Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've been MIA for quite a bit now, as I'm sure many of you have noticed. Just been really busy and haven't had a chance to put videos out recently, but I'm hoping to get back into it a little bit more now that I get a little more time coming. Some of you may also have noticed that I rebranded the channel, so I changed the name from The Maine Naturalist to Off Trail Maine, kind of in hopes to cover more accurately what I'm hoping that this channel will have for video content. So a lot of it's going to be kind of similar to what I've been doing so far with my past videos, from hiking to a little bit of some like yard work, chores, firewood, that kind of stuff, maybe some gardening as well. And then hopefully I'll be able to have more time to do some more wildlife scouting. I love going out into the western part of the state of Maine here, not far from where we are, to try to scout for moose and deer and things like that. So that's my hope, at least. I just wanted to give a little update about kind of where I've been and what my plans are going forward. We're kind of coming out of foliage season here. It was a pretty weak foliage season. So we had probably the wettest year all summer long, spring, summer, fall. It's been the wettest I have really ever seen before. We're getting relentless rain this year. So there's still some nice color to be had here and there. But really the color this year was a lot more dull than we've seen in past years. What I've noticed is it tends to be brighter color when you have dry seasons, and your nice bright color really thrives on dry seasons because the foliage doesn't get diseased like it does when it's really wet. A lot of our maples, our sugar maples especially this year, were loaded with anthracnose, which is a foliar disease that kind of really makes the foliage shrivel up and die before it has a chance to get nice color to it. So sadly we dealt with a lot of that this year because of the wet weather that we had. But that's just how it goes with foliage. Some years are amazing and other years aren't so bright. This was one of those years that wasn't so bright, so we'll see what happens next year. I'm currently going around in the woods behind our house right now, trying to hack away at some bittersweet vine. It starts pretty small. I'll show you right here. This right here is a small example of some bittersweet, Asiatic bittersweet. It's a vining plant. It's invasive in the state of Maine, and it's really starting to take over in a lot of areas. You see it a lot driving along the roads, down the highway. What it does is it has berries that form on the mature plants, and they drop, or birds will spread them around, and when those berries drop, it starts new plants. One telltale sign that it's bittersweet is when you pull it out, the roots, see if I can get it to focus. The roots are very orange on it. There we go. You can see that bright orange color on them. That's kind of a telltale sign of bittersweet. And what'll happen is it grows up in areas like this. I'll see if I can get some samples. There's a ton of little stuff out here. But what it does is it grows up in the trees. Yeah, here's some right here. It'll grow up in the trees, and it wraps right around the trees, and it'll go all the way up to the tops of these 60 to 80 foot tall trees. And as it matures and gets bigger, it'll choke them out and it takes over. You can see right here, see how that's wrapped right around that? That's what it does. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of going out with my hatchet and just kind of chopping back some of the bigger vines. It's really a losing battle. There's just so much of it around. But I like to try to think that me doing a little bit of maintenance out here, at least around our property, will help to slow it a little bit, because I don't see any way that this is gonna slow down or die back, which is really too bad. An area like this, all that kind of light green, low growing foliage you see on the ground is all bittersweet, just young plants. It's mid-October now. We've only had one very light frost. It's been a really delayed season for cold temperatures, mainly honestly because it's been so wet. When it's cloudy and wet like it is, the temperatures don't drop as much. It's been cool during the day, only in the probably mid-50s or so, but our nighttime temperatures have mainly been right around 40. We had a couple nights in the mid-30s. That's really it. We've got a big storm coming this weekend. It sounds like a big rain and wind storm, and then after that looks like temperatures may cool off quite a bit. It's got some winterberry here. That's promising. Yeah, so like I was saying, I just wanted to do a quick video update, kind of about where I've been and what my plans are going forward. I'm hoping to get some videos out pretty regularly again as I get time to do some recording. But I just wanted to give you guys an update as to where I've been, and I haven't gone anywhere. Still some nice color on the red maples. But there's been a lot of leaf drop too. You can see a lot of the trees are bare already. The oaks are still green, but those will be changing very soon. Within the next probably 2 weeks, those will be full color. Those don't get to be too bright around here. They're usually kind of a rusty orangish brown, and then they'll drop by the end of the month. And then we'll be just bare gray sticks, ready for snow after that. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, hope to have some more regular videos coming out going forward. Please like and subscribe, share this channel with anybody you know might enjoy this kind of content or any of the stuff I've mentioned in the past about what I plan on having for this channel. It would be greatly appreciated, and we'll see you in the next video.